YouTube, so we're back. Now, if you watched our last video, you would have known that we had done the walk from the Bankside all the way down to Southwark, and we're going to show you what's next. So we are in the gorgeous area of Southwark. We're going to show you some really cool spots to go check out. It's definitely worth it, full of history, lots of food, some great company. Let's go. So the first stop that you have to check out is the Golden Hind. This was a galleon ship that was captained by Sir Francis Drake during his circumnavigation around the world between 1577 and 1580. It was originally called the Pelican, but Drake decided to rename it in honour of his patron, Sir Christopher Hatton, whose crest was a golden hind, which is actually a female deer, and you can see that on the boat itself. This boat is actually a reconstruction of the original galleon, and it is still seaworthy, so they can actually sail it out to sea. Currently it's closed, but you can visit the ship in certain seasons, and it's only £5 to get in. Just a few steps around the corner from the Golden Hind is the beautiful Southwark Cathedral. This cathedral is actually the mother church of the Anglican Diocese of Southwark and has been a place of worship for over 1,000 years, but only a cathedral since 1905. It's a beautiful Gothic church and it retains a lot of its original architecture that was built between 1220 and 1420. It is something that you have to come and see. It's free to go inside, and you can even pay £2 for a photography pass. So if you want to get some really cool shots, two quid is nothing, right? I don't think it's much at all. It's less than a coffee. So let's go inside and check it out. make a video about Southwark without visiting the famous Borough Market. This is one of the largest and one of the oldest markets in London, with a market disputed being here since the 12th century. The buildings that we are actually surrounded by now were built in 1850, and it was once one of the markets that sold wholesale and retail food to other traders. It now specialises in specialty food, and it sells lots of street food, coffee, chocolate, whatever you like to the general public. I definitely suggest you come. You can pick your way around, try all the tasters. It smells lush. So come eat with us.
There you go, babe. Nice coffee again.
I've got an oat white. Wait, no, I've got an oat flat white. My brain is not working today. But this is really good. And definitely, if it's speciality coffee that you're coming for, come to Borough Market, because there's a lot of little independents, and you know how we feel about that. Go support small businesses. Now the joke is that if you watched our last video, or actually it was our first video, we were talking about Tower Bridge and how it quite often got mixed up with London Bridge. Now London Bridge is part of Southwark, and if you see London Bridge, it's not as interesting as people might think it is, but the one thing about London Bridge that makes it so good is the view of Tower Bridge from across the water. So if you want a great shot, come onto the London Bridge and you can get this beautiful, beautiful view. So behind me is, I wouldn't say a little unknown place. People definitely know that it exists, but I don't think many people have actually come here. Behind me is the Crossbones Graveyard Cemetery. It originally served as unconsecrated burial ground for women of the night and single ladies who were known as the Winchester Geese, as they were given permission by the Bishop of Winchester to work within the London Clink. It then later became a pauper's graveyard, and about 15,000 bodies were buried here in total. People still come here today and they leave ribbons and things like that in memorial to people who have passed. It is closed on the weekends. It's open from Wednesday to Friday, 12 till 2, so it's a bit of a short time gap, but if you can make it down, I definitely suggest you would. We'll include some photos of the place for you. So if you head down St Thomas Street, there's a little gem of a museum. If you're into maybe the slight macabre, medical history, anything like that, come to the Old Operating Theatre Museum in Herb Garrett. It is a must. Now this place was part of the old St Thomas's Hospital, and it was actually disused after a while, and no one discovered it until 1957. So it lay there just without anyone knowing, and after that it turned into a museum, and it has since been educating the public and people maybe who are studying medicine, and it's just definitely worth checking out. It's not very big, and so if you don't have that much time but you want to kill maybe about 45 minutes, come here, but be careful of the stairs, they'll get you. down Bermondsey Street? Well, I suggest you do. It's got some really great places to come and eat. They've got cafes, they've got shops. It's a little bit off the beaten track, and so definitely some place that you can come and visit without tourists and, you know, loads of crowds. So if you fancy it, head down. Also check out the Fashion and Textile Museum. It's really good fun. We're taking a bit of a break in the park. It's been a really nice day today. The weather has been gorgeous. It's just the right type of autumn weather. So it's like my favourite time of year in London, especially this time when it's like, it's not too cold yet, still got some of the sun, but you get to wear all your favourite jackets and hats and things like that. So yeah, it's been a really good day. What do you think, babe?
Huh? Oh. It's been a really nice day. So actually you just can chill out with your sweatshirt and stuff. So weather's been really nice. It's a nice day to do some filming. So
we're sorry we weren't here.
Oh, look at the dog.
You get distracted so easily by a dog. We're sorry we weren't here last week. As you may know from our Instagram, unfortunately our beautiful cat Opal, she passed away. She left us. She was very old. She was 18. So we just needed a bit of time to kind of process it, really. She was a really awesome member of the family, and if some of you guys have pets, you may know that, like, they're not just animals, they are parts of your family, they're your friends. So it is difficult when a fluffy friend dies, but you know,
it's part of life.
Yeah, it's part of life. It is what it is. And you know, we were pretty sad, but at the same time, you know, we're really glad we had her in our lives. So we're going to dedicate this video to her because she's awesome. We loved her. Thank you, Opal, for being the most amazing furry friend. And if you check out my TikTok, Sophia Weary MUA, you'll see videos of Nate. He trained her. So you might spot her doing tricks and stuff. So check out the TikTok. We'll put a little snippet here. But check it out because it's so cute, and I'm glad that we have those memories. But yeah, back to the rest of the video.
We'll go find a nice place to shoot, and after that we're done.
Maybe get a coffee.
Yeah, a coffee, Red Bull or something like that.
Get some caffeine.
Yeah, definitely.
We're a little bit rusty, aren't we? Because we took a week out.
Yeah, have to get used to again. But yeah, it's been really nice. Really nice.
Yay.
So, next shot.
So I've got my coffee. I have to get a coffee down here because there's so many nice coffee shops. But we're going to leave you here for now. Thank you for coming along with us. We've had such a lovely day. It's just been really chill. So we hope that you can find some real gems to visit here in Southwark. It's my own borough, so I'm quite happy to be showing some of this to you. But please make sure that, you know, if you do want to follow us, subscribe, like, hit the bell for more notifications, you know, if you want. But we'll be back with another video soon. Thank you again. We love you guys. Bye. And we want to take you on the next part of our walk from Southwark. Nope. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coffee. I live off of this stuff. Like Nate lives off of Red Bull.